Hello everybody and welcome back to Mazysgarden. I have a message for you. This is for my Sagittarius, my Sagittarians, my little centaur archers. If you have Sagittarius in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or North Node sign, this message could be for you. If this message does not resonate, please check the other signs of your chart. If you don't know what the other signs of your chart are, there are so many free websites that you're able to get that information off of. And I always encourage you to do so because I think it's just really good for introspection and just learning, yourself on a deeper level. Don't get scammed, guys. This is my only account. I don't have any backups and I don't have any, whatever. This is my only account and I'll never reach out to you for readings, okay? This message is going to be for July 3rd through July 9th. All right. I hope you guys have been doing well this week. And let's see what kind of message we have here for Sagittarius. All right. Spirit, what kind of message do we have for the Sagittarians for this week? Oh my gosh, Sag. Okay. It's a major week for you guys. You may have some kind of wish fulfillment that comes in. Oh my gosh. You may have some kind of wish fulfillment, or you are just healing at a very deep level. A very, very deep level. And the way that the stability and balance is coming into your life, it almost feels like a gift from the universe. You definitely are ending cycles or have been ending cycles. Yeah. And while I feel like you are moving into such a stable place and you're deciding, right, to take this leap of faith moving forward. There's something about like love or your emotions that still feel a little heavy, that still feel like you're a little conflicted and you're still mentally struggling. And I think that's because you haven't really caught up to what's going on in your life. You know what I mean? Like you're still in outdated mind states. You're still, operating from other ways. That like, I feel like you're no longer in this. Yeah. But that's ending. You're making the decision to move forward and transform in such a stable way that you're really, you're overcoming whatever this mental conflict is. If you've just been, if you've been struggling mentally, or maybe you have a bit of depression and things have been just weighing really heavy on you. I feel like you're going to start pouring into yourself more, maybe making the decision to learn how to transform that, learn how to change that for yourself. And it feels like that's the way that you're going to start moving. Yeah. And it changes. If you've been feeling like, again, I feel like you've been struggling with some form of depression. It may be tied to maybe like a relationship or something that you felt left out in the cold about, right? Maybe something ended. I still feel like the amount of deep healing that's happening here, though, like the amount of transformation and deep healing, if you guys have been struggling to feel happy in your life or to feel like, you're in a place where, happiness and long-term love and all of that stuff could like happen for you, I feel like That's changing. There's something about you may have been going through this secretly. People may not know that you are struggling, but and it's weird because you're moving forward. You are balancing things out. The balance is coming. If you were involved with someone and now there's a separation, I feel like you allowed things to fall apart in secret. Like, not a whole lot of people know that this is falling apart or that this fell apart. And you're kind of just like, what is this? Spirit. What is this? Yeah. You're moving forward in your truth. And if something did break down, you kind of dealt with it and you let it happen, and you didn't like, it's not like you made a big show about it, or not a whole lot of people knew that this broke down or that this kind of happened. And what also is happening while you're going through this healing, this transformation, your intuition, like I feel like your intuition is so on point that it catches you off guard. Like you're like, oh my gosh. You just may have been struggling mentally so much at one point that your intuition being on point is going to catch you off guard. You're bossing up here. Yeah, and I think it's because you chose not to give up. Like, you chose not to give up, like, on yourself, on your situation. You're trying to bring balance back into your life. You're trying to, like, balance out anything that happened where you may have been slighted, and you're being very resourceful, or you're being very strategic about who you're giving to, how much you give to. Like, you've changed the way that you give to people. You may have been in like an oversharer or overgiver, and there was a lot of takers, and you've changed that. You've changed how that works. Yeah. Here's you, Queen of Wands, in a really, really powerful energy. You're gaining your confidence back. You're gaining your stability back. If there was anything going on in your relationship where you may have found out that somebody was like secretly giving to somebody else behind your back, I feel like you end that. You end that completely. Whatever toxic cycle that was, you choosing to heal makes it so that or you choosing to like move forward with yourself and move out of that, there's a level of stability that's coming that I don't think that you understand. Like, you may not have ever felt that way before, or felt that stable before, but it's happening because you're choosing to work on where, you know, your mental state, your mental health, and leaving anybody that's like causing any type of confusion or any kind of conflict or chaos in your life, especially if it's somebody that like is a win-at-all-cost person or an opportunist. You're like, no, I'm officially like, that's not happening in my life again. You may get some type of communication or truth from somebody about how they feel about you. And I feel like it's because you just are sitting pretty and stable. Even if you don't feel mentally stable, I think that you are. You're gaining control again. You may also have Aries placements, but somebody can't control how they feel about you anymore. And they see you as very nurturing. And I feel like they want to be in a calmer, more peaceful place with you. And they want to balance things out with you. Just use your discernment. You definitely know if you should be involved with somebody or not, or if they're shady, or, you know, if it's somebody from the past that was shady and like puts you through crap. I don't see you entertaining that at all. I just see you really working on yourself, and this is a beautiful energy to be in this week, Sagittarius. I'm really proud of you. Yeah, and I'll see you guys next week.